It's a walk this mother and father never thought they'd have to take. A somber, silent procession to not one but two murals for their son, killed a week and a half ago.
We need God in these communities.
Because this murder hit the Belmont community hard, and you can see it everywhere you look. The face of 15-year-old Lisandro Guzman Feliz, known as Junior, now towers above his old neighborhood as many struggle to cope.
This could have been our little brother. This could have been our little sisters. This could have been any of our family members.
That love evident in every candle, balloon, and teddy bear left outside the Bathgate Avenue bodega, where police say Junior was stabbed to death by alleged gang members on June 20th.
I'm feeling good because I see all these people present to here and support me. And I appreciate to everybody to be here. They want justice for him, you know? That's what here. That's what everybody here because they want justice for Junior.
Justice for Junior and overall change in the neighborhood. Dozens prayed for peace and an end to this kind of violence at Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church nearby, where Junior was laid to rest Wednesday. A translator speaking on behalf of his mother.
What we need to do now is work together and stay united to make sure that gang life in general comes to an end, because they don't realize that they kill a child.
Police say the suspects in Junior's murder are part of the Trinitarios gang, whose sources believe may also be behind a knife attack on a 17-year-old boy back in early June near East 196th Street and Jerome Avenue in the Bronx. Police say there are also two other recent assaults linked to the Trinitarios. 8 men are charged in Junior's murder. 7 of them are expected to face a judge tomorrow. In the Belmont section of the Bronx, Rena Roy, CBS 2 News.
Wow. Now, what's up to everybody? So the story about the death of this young man, what's his name, Junior Guzman, was that a female by the name of, I forget her name, Astosia something. Let me see if I could find her. Stephanie Astosius, I think that's her name. Well, apparently Stephanie was having sex with her boyfriend, right? And the video came out of her having sex with her boyfriend and her boyfriend's friend. And the video came across her brother. And her brother apparently is one of the leaders of the notorious gang called the Trinitarios. I don't know if you guys know about the Trinitarios. They did a special about it on, what is it called? The History Channel, you know. Very, very dangerous gang. They don't really use guns and stuff like that. They use like machetes and knives and stuff like that. Very ruthless gangs, Latinos. So apparently the guy, the guy who's one of the leaders of the gang, he went and I think this is a boyfriend here, and then this is a guy who was killed. But apparently, the girl told her brother that it was this guy here, Junior, who was having sex with her and recorded it because the guy looked just like her boyfriend here. She was trying to protect her boyfriend. So these animals went and got this guy. Now, how they got him was that the girl, Stephanie Astosius, she called Junior and asked him for $5. She needed $5 to go somewhere. And he came out of his house to go and give her the $5 as a friend, not knowing that her brother and the other gang members, Trinitarios, they were out there waiting for him, according to the stories. Well, you know what happened. He got stabbed. You know, he got stabbed really bad. His throat was slashed, and that was the fatal wound. right? I'm looking for her picture, but I don't see it here. I'm not seeing her picture, but anyway, these are the guys who were caught and convicted. This is the girl's brother, right? That's the girl's brother. Now, I don't hate females. I have to give that disclaimer. I don't hate females. I hate what they do, what they stand for. And I keep saying, if women pay attention to the Bible, they would stop going to church. They would even stop worshiping God. Because if the Bible is the Word of God, right, then the Word of God really doesn't have much good things to say about women. Because if you read the book of Proverbs speaks about the mouths and the manipulation of women, how deceptive they are. Okay? I forget which YouTuber was talking about this, and this YouTuber was saying that females are not strong physically, so they rely on their mental power to manipulate, to deceive. Now there's a story in the Bible about a young Israelite called Joseph. That's Jacob's 11th son. I think it was his 11th son. He was captured, right? Sold by his brothers because of jealousy and whatnot. Yada yada. He went to Egypt to work as a slave. And while he was there, there's this guy called Potiphar, who was a rich guy there. He was in charge of, I think it was a slave operation or whatever it was. But he liked Joseph, and he allowed Joseph to work in his house and not out in the fields. Potiphar's wife liked Joseph, wanted to have sex with Joseph. Joseph didn't want to. She made sexual advances at Joseph a few times. Joseph refused. So there's this one time she made an advancement at him. He ran out of the house, but he left his jacket. Potiphar's wife then called Potiphar and cried. I think she told him that Joseph either raped her or tried to have sex with her. Potiphar believed his wife. They sought out for Joseph, had him arrested, and threw him in prison. Why am I telling you this story? Because it's similar to what happened here. I grew up in Jamaica. Jamaica is rough, okay? America has a lot of gangsters and stuff. Okay, I give you guys that. You're no match for Jamaicans, and I'm not bragging, alright? It's a different piece of shit that happens in Jamaica. It's crazy out there, okay? And I have seen men die because of the mouths of women. I've seen it. I'm going to get a little bit personal. My best friend died in 2005. And it was because of the mouth of a female, which was his girlfriend at the time. They were about to break up. He was on his way out. She got him killed. I'm not going to get deep into that. But I have my reasons as to why I speak the way I speak about women. Because I have experiences from women in my family. I've lived in communities in Jamaica. I've seen it, and I came to America and I still see that fucking shit. Women and their mouths. There is a reason why you have countries like Saudi Arabia and countries over there in the East. There's a reason why they do not allow women to have power. Okay? If you read that Bible does not allow women to have too much power. As a matter of fact, in that Bible, I think it was Paul who said that women were not allowed to speak in church. The cultures back then didn't allow women to do much. Okay? And nothing is new under the sun. And times did not change. The Bible said the beast will think to change times and laws. So a lot of people like to say, well, it's different times now, it's 2018. That's what you think, okay? Nothing changes under the Creator's watch. So if the culture was like that back then, the commandments and his way of teaching and the way he wants us to live still remains the same now. Don't be fooled by the Western world and their liberal bullshit. You can say what you want, do what you want. Look at the Western world. Chaos. Because of all this liberal shit, and we have allowed women to do what they want. and to say what they want. Okay? The mouth of a female got this dude killed. This guy wanted to be a police officer. Okay? This guy was not involved in criminal activities. He was a young dude. This guy was killed because of a bitch, a thought, who had a train ran on her by her boyfriend. And how the hell do you have a boyfriend and your boyfriend ran a train on you with his friend? That means you're a fucking hoe. You are a thought. Okay? And this dude got killed. This dude got killed because of the mouth of a female. Because of the mouth of a fucking thought. Listen, man. This story is heartbreaking. This story is just... As I said before, I don't hate women. Okay? But as men, we have to realize the nature of females. They are destructive. Okay? It's in their nature. And no, not every female chooses to obey their nature. But at some point, women are emotional. At some point, under pressure, they will surrender to their nature. Okay? This little guy lost his life for something he did not do because of a female's mouth. And that's not taking, any responsibility from the killers. And I believe those killers should face the death penalty. But this all started with a thought. A thought, a thought, a thought. I've seen men die because of the mouths of females. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it so many times in Jamaica. I remember I was going to school. I was in the 11th grade. It was my last year in high school. My best friend, before he died, we were on our way to school, right? It was in the morning, and we heard a ruckus. There was this, pandemonium coming from a house. And as we got closer, we saw a crowd, around the house area. And two guys were fighting. And we found out that one of the guy was a boyfriend to the other guy's sister. They had some issues. And I think it was the boyfriend who was chopping the brother, or the brother who was chopping the boyfriend, whichever way it went. But this guy, whoever got chopped, he got chopped 3 different places on his arms, because the chops were meant for his face, and he was trying to protect his face. And when we heard the full story, that fight started because of the fucking sister and something she said or something she did. Okay? I'm cursing a lot because this pisses me off, because this hits home. My best friend was killed in 2005. In 2005, in the summertime, because of a fucking bitch's mouth. The mouth of a female got my best friend killed. And this is why I feel the way I feel. This is why I say the things I say. Fuck YouTube and fuck whoever wants to flag my video down because I say things about these females. But this is why I say the things I say about them, because this hits home. Okay? This hits home. These fucking females and their mouths. They want no accountability. They just want to do whatever the fuck they want to do, and the government allows this shit. This female who got this guy killed should go to prison for life, for lying on this little dude to the point where he was brutally murdered, savagely murdered. I hope his family finds peace, I hope his family finds peace. I'm out.